Hello everyone and welcome back to Lounging with Lenny. My name is Lenny. Today I'll show you how to make delicious stuffed shells with chicken. So stay tuned and make sure to watch the video to the end. And as always, enjoy it. These jumbo pasta shells are also called conchiglia on Italian and means seashells. I will show you how to make tomato sauce from scratch, stuffing, and how to properly cook the pasta. First, let's do mise en place for tomato sauce. Take one onion, roughly cut it. Take 2 celery stalks and roughly cut it as well. And here you don't have to be precise, because I will blend everything with a hand blender. Take about 5 garlic cloves and carefully smash them with a knife. You don't even have to chop it. Put everything into the bowl. Take 58 ounces of canned San Marzano tomatoes and smash them. You can do it with your hands or use a potato masher. Take a saucepan, pour 1/4 of a cup of olive oil, and saute the vegetables, onions, celery and garlic on a medium-high heat for about 2 to 3 minutes, until vegetables become translucent. And add tomatoes in. Season it with salt and freshly ground black pepper. Take 2 stems of fresh basil, separate the leaves from stems, and add everything into the sauce. I will get rid of the stems later. Add 1 tablespoon of dry oregano, mix it, and let it simmer on a low heat for 1 hour. While the sauce is on the stove, let's marinate the chicken. Take 2 cloves of garlic, chop it, and puree it with the side of the knife. But of course, if you want to make your life easier, just use garlic press. Personally, I don't like to use it, because I don't like to wash it after. Take 2 chicken breasts, cut them in half, and pound it with a meat tenderizer, but make sure to cover the meat with plastic wrap. Pound it from both sides. After the chicken is pounded, transfer it into the bowl and marinate it. Add pureed garlic, 1 teaspoon of dry oregano, 1 teaspoon of dry basil, 1/4 of a cup of dry white wine, season it with salt and freshly ground black pepper, and pour 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Mix it, cover with a plastic wrap, and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, take 1 pound of mozzarella cheese and grate it on a large box grater. It's better to grate it by yourself, rather than buying shredded one. Take Parmesan cheese and grate about 1 cup of it on a small box grater. Put the cheese aside for now. My tomato sauce is ready. Remove the basil stems. Take a hand blender and blend it. Taste it and adjust the seasoning if needed. Put it aside for now. Now let's sear the chicken, but before you start, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Preheat the saute pan to high heat, add some olive oil, and sear the chicken for 2 minutes on each side. Make sure not to use boiled or rotisserie chicken for this recipe, it just won't taste right. After the chicken is seared, put it into preheated 400 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 3 minutes, just to finish cooking it. Now let's cook the pasta. Bring the water to a boil, season it with 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, and add 1 pack of pasta shells. Cook it until it's al dente, follow the package instructions, but will take you approximately 9 to 10 minutes. Pasta is ready. Transfer it into the sheet pan and drizzle it with some oil to prevent it from sticking. And please do me a favor, don't cool it down by rinsing it under the cold water, because you will wash off all the flavor. My chicken is ready. Let's move to the stuffing. Dice chicken into the small pieces. Transfer it into the bowl. Make sure to add all the accumulated juices from the chicken as well. Add 15 ounces of whole milk ricotta cheese, 12 ounces of mozzarella cheese, 3/4 of a cup of parmesan cheese. The rest of the cheese I'm reserving for later. Grate some fresh nutmeg. Season it with salt and black pepper. Mix it well. Take one large egg, crack it into the separate bowl, whisk it with a fork, and add it into the stuffing. Mix it all together. Take half a bunch of parsley, remove the leaves from stems, chop it fine, and add it into the filling. Take a piping bag and transfer the filling in. Like that, it will be easier for you to stuff the shells. Take a casserole dish, pour some tomato sauce on the bottom, and start stuffing the shells. Place stuffed shells on top of the tomato sauce. Add some more tomato sauce on top of each shell. Top it with the remaining mozzarella and parmesan cheese. Total, I made 2 casserole dishes, 32 stuffed shells. Cover it with aluminum foil and place it into preheated 400 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 25 minutes. 25 minutes passed, remove the foil. Switch the oven to high broil and top the shells with Italian breadcrumbs. And put the pasta shells inside for 5 to 6 minutes, or until breadcrumbs become lightly golden brown in color. Decorate it with fresh basil, and my stuffed shells with chicken are ready. It is a great dish for family gathering, parties and everyday dinner. Enjoy! Please subscribe to my channel, press the bell, press notify me to get notified about my new videos.